This is Outnumbered. I'm Harris Faulkner. Here today, Sandra Smith, Andrea Tantaros, host of Kennedy on our sister network, Fox Business Kennedy. And today, the velvet rope of New York City's club scene. It hits theaters this Friday. Robert, you're outnumbered, but you're a star this week. This is awesome. Congrats.
Oh, well, thanks. It's a film that is the love child of a friend of mine, Danny A., who kind of like created the nightlife in New York. So it's a fun film, and you should check it out.
We'll talk more a little bit later. Let's
Sure.
get to the news. Neutral.
Well, no, they're stuck in. Had the Baathists, the Sunnis, the Shias, all fighting among each other, and then you have the Sunnis and the Shias, and we're not helping the Kurds. We should be helping the Kurds.
Yeah, in the northern part.
In the northern part, to help
ordering Syria.
Ordering Syria.
So, Andrea, what happens? Because I know you've worked with
U.S. involvement in a heavy way, because this is, as Robert points out, it is a tribal war between the Sunni, the Shia, and the Kurds.
That's always existed.
It's Iran versus sides.
You know, Andrea, you're echoing what General
and said globally, we must Green are coming out in full force, saying they're not happy with what they're seeing, and the lack of strategy is what they continue to talk about. I was just looking at Marine Corps General James Mattis says the bottom line is we don't have a global strategy. Right now, we have an America that's starting to reduce its role in the world. He said that's not good. And the fact that we as Americans are sitting...
It's also difficult to have a stronger relationship with them right now.
Well, look where it is. I don't think the United States, I don't think it's our obligation to be the stabilizing force. I think you need a really strong stabilizing force. And if we had a strong state-sponsored terrorism and ISIS.
It's so confusing, though. Just real quickly, it's so confusing because you've got to...
And the Secretary of Defense says the Iraqi army that we trained and wasted a bunch of Iran at the same time. If they don't have the will...
I want to get to him in a
great opportunity with David or wherever it was in Washington.
Yeah, the summit.
The summit should be really presented.
It's such a good point, Robert, because I argue that the president's moves that he's made have actually code Harris Faulkner for nagging.
Oh, no. And that guys are great in relationships if you do it that. But yeah, but when...
Well, I think
that
also...
I knew that. What do you think, Robert? Do you think men are better at relationships?
I think so. I think that men can be. It's colossum, which is, let's say, the size of a silver dollar that men and females have, left-handed men and female. What happens with right-handed men, it's the size of a dime. So women that are emotional sometimes cannot get involved with the right-handed male, doesn't let him emote. So it depends on the male. I know it's getting...
No, I just was going to say to Kenny, now I got to start doing handwriting.
It pays when you go on dates, because then you can see how he signs the check. If he signs with his left hand, my 15th wedding anniversary.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. For patience.
He
never turns me down for sassy time. He never...
Relationship-oriented than you?
With this study, but that's all I'm going to say, because I'm sure I'm getting clobbered on the blogs. Not every man, Andrea. Okay, I get it. We're staying right here for Outnumbered Overtime on the web. FoxNews.com/outnumbered. Click the OT tab. We will see you right back here tomorrow at noon Eastern. But Happening Now starts right now.